welcome back to the show. I'm Paul. If you're new to the show, today we're going to be putting metal up on a porch ceiling and cedar inside the A-frame. Before we get going, if you guys are interested in designing your own home, email us design@mrpostframe. We can help you do that. Also, we have a Patreon where we cover self-building topics to help those who want to build their own dream. But let's go ahead and jump into the show. So we'll get this piece up, get it squared, and then you guys can work that way. And I'll start cutting these angle ones. I usually will start, there's a 45 on a porch, I'll start there because then I can control my ribs lining up. Alright, we're going to knock out this porch ceiling today and the A-frame peak back there. That's going to be all cedar. So we got cedar tongue and groove right there for that. We got our FJ all up, and then we have J trim on the side, and then we have a double J going across here because these will all meet at a 45. We don't put any trim here. I have a special piece of trim made that we'll put up after the steel goes up because these are one piece and you just can't get them tucked up in there. If it was a really long piece, you can kind of pull it down to get it up in there. But in this case, we just got one piece, and we'll put this last piece of trim on after we get the steel up. Alright guys, two tools that I use when I'm cutting holes in steel, typically in porch ceilings or inside a shop ceiling, is the Malco hole cutter. And this was originally designed for HVAC, I believe, but we use it to cut in can lights, we use it to cut in ceiling fan boxes, whatever the case may be. But it's nice because you can pick the hole opening size that you want. You just drill your hole, put the pivot in there, and then it'll zip out a perfect hole for you. Really nice to cut a hole. The next one we use is a step bit. You can see there's measurements written on the step bit. I think you can see that. You see that, Justin? So if we're going to run like a Cat 6 wire through the ceiling or a speaker wire, we'll put an electrical grommet, just protect the wire. Electricians like that, inspectors like it, and this works perfect because you can just go to the hole size that you need, and then the grommet will fit right in there. came up a little short on getting all the metal up because we had the wind take a couple pieces of steel. We had a little bit of a miscommunication. Is miscommunication ever a problem in your life? Because it is in mine. Hope Emily's not watching. But anyway, we're gonna do some cedar ceiling today, and have a 12-12 roof pitch here, so it's all 45-degree angles. So I'm starting with my piece like this. So I cut a 45 on this, so it'll sit flat against our header. At least that's the plan. We're gonna go check it out, get this one nice and square, and then the rest should be pretty easy going up. Nice. Every couple of boards I'll measure to the peak just to make sure I'm not getting off. We're good to go, so I'm just going to keep nailing. Like 7 5/16. We got this whole ceiling done. The only thing we can't do is put our final piece of trim up because it got bent the wrong way. So what we do is we'll use FJ on this, so it's 1-inch FJ here, and then we'll use 1-inch J on the ends. But since these pieces of steel are one piece, you can't get them into a J on both sides. What we'll do is we will leave just a little gap along there, and then we have a custom piece of trim like so that just slides up in there and then trims out the edge. The problem with this one is it just got bent the wrong way, so I have to have some more bent, but it works out really good. We cut the holes for the ceiling fan boxes. They're going to have, they have electrical outlet, switched electrical outlet, speaker wire, Cat 6 wire. The electrician chose to just mark his wires on this, in this case, and drill them out himself because he wasn't sure how big the hole needed to be, and don't have to cut that out twice. Our ribs line up on the sides, and then we 45 any corner and try to get the ribs to line up on both. Did the same thing there. So all we have to do is add this trim, and I'll show you that in a short when we put it up. And then the customer wanted a cedar ceiling here. There will be a chandelier up there, so we got that all in there. It's tongue and groove, 5.5 inch, 3/4 inch cedar, which is like $26 a board right now, which is crazy. And then all of these will get stained a dark color. I don't know what color they're staining them, but they're going to stain them all. I'm not sure if they're going to stain this to make it match. I'm not sure. But we are done here for probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. Electrician's got to finish the shop space, and then we'll work on putting all the steel up in that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next video.